Hey boys, I'll bring you in just a second.
Cowboys suck.
Oh, you paid your tax, Subaru. You're okay. Let's bring these boys in.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
What up, boys? How are we?
Hey, what up? What up?
Hey, hello. Welcome in. Knocker looking good. Tank top. How was the vacation, brother?
It was fantastic, man. I'm sorry
Yeah.
with all hell from quad riding. You know, we went on 2 or 3 quad rides. So,
Nice.
You know, I'm not used to being bounced around and knocked around like that, but it
Matt,
was really cool.
Matt took you on his adventures, I'm guessing. His,
Yeah. So you drive for 5 minutes and then you have
yeah,
hundreds of miles of track.
that's awesome.
You know,
That's
just
awesome.
out there. Mom was out there in the Razor. Mom was out bouncing.
Oh,
around
mom
in the
was
Razor.
getting out there. She put goggles on.
Yeah, and it was raining and she didn't.
She got
care.
and she didn't care about her hair getting wet. Man, she's a new
no,
one.
no.
Okay.
She put the hoodie up, and there's a there's a roof over the Razor. Let's not get crazy, but you know. But she was okay getting her face wet and her clothes wet, so it was cool.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. How was Vegas last night? You were in Vegas last night, right?
Vegas was crazy, but I'll tell you, I'm worried about America.
I don't think you're the only one,
Going
dude.
there made you worried about America.
Is that because you spent all the time on Fremont?
Dude, that is true. You go to Fremont, that's a different
Just
world,
to people
dude.
watch. You just go to people watch. That's what you do.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, every 10 feet, there's 2 girls dressed with whips and fishnets and thongs, and
I mean, why are you worried then?
because none of them are attractive. People watch it and just everyone's out of shape. Everybody, there's not one person in shape in the whole damn world out there. But it was fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was really good, and
Yeah.
I went to a dinner that I'll never get to go to again. We went to a place called Hugo's, underneath the Four Queens.
Okay. Is that a Mexican food place? Sounds like, or
No, it's a 5-star steakhouse.
Steakhouse. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, dinner bill was $800 for 4 people.
Damn, that's like Prime. The best steakhouse I've ever been to in Vegas was called Prime, or that's a Prime Steakhouse. It's like, everything's individually ordered. Your bill's like, it's insane. Yeah, it's crazy.
Does it come with Salt Bay?
No, dude. I heard he's hurt. I heard Salt Bay's like literally going tanking, dude. Ever since like his World Cup thing, where everyone got pissed that he was at the World Cup. Like, what the hell is this guy doing here?
He tried to go like, we did it, guys.
Yeah.
We did it. Let me bite the metal.
So
like,
dude, he gets a gold steak. I love the TikToks that people go there and they're just like, dude, this is trash, bro. He charged me $800 for this steak. It's nothing. So yeah, I heard he's hurting pretty good. But he's not hurting. He's not hurting the Rams and the Cowboys and the Dolphins. But he's hurting that guy at the bottom of the screen right now.
damn, literally punching down.
Round is the shape, Swampy. Round is the shape.
Infested, how are you, brother? How you doing today?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Awesome to hear.
Let's see.
Look at the
Everything's fine.
background. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
I love it. I love it.
My
Yeah. Do you want an opening statement before we go through this? Would you like to have a?
Floor. Yeah, I think you should have the floor.
The Giants did something that no one else did. They wanted to have a record, They did things that teams haven't done in a whole season in one game. My theory is they're just trying to get everything bad done.
Okay.
The first game.
Okay.
And then the rest of the
forget
season.
the preseason. Week one's a preseason game.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
That's a bold
Yeah.
strategy.
It happens. It happens. You gotta. Yeah. I mean, it was.
Dude.
I suffered through the 90s of the Giants. So
Yeah.
when that first quarter finished, I was just, I had taken myself back in time, and I was like, okay, I can deal with this.
Okay.
But I will say some of the seasons, not 40-0 and destroyed, but some of the seasons that they did come back and do pretty decent, they had.
I mean, I think that your 2 Super Bowl seasons, you were 9-7, right? Like both of those.
Both, and they went 0-2 the first. But I mean, look, there was no. The problem was it was just a snowball game.
It was. You've seen that in sports happen before. Yeah.
They should have continued, and that should have been a 7-0 at the start or a 3-0.
Yep.
But,
I was stressing, bro. When I was here watching the game, I literally was like, this is how the Cowboys start. They're gonna go they're gonna go down 3-0, 7-0, and after that, it was a completely different game. Like it literally just the momentum was just entirely shifted.
I don't. That's one thing about football is that it's. You get that thing in the back of your head as a player, and they just don't play properly.
Yeah.
So it's.
I just love that Daniel Jones is the reincarnated bitchy, whiny face of Eli Manning, except Eli Manning actually wins football games. So.
So he's got 16 more games.
Yeah.
We'll
but how much did you pay him? How much did you pay this guy?
Look, how much does any quarterback get paid?
Right?
At least ours is going to play the games.
Threw for 82 yards after 257 million.
I feel bad for Rodgers, but at least
I do.
That's gonna at least he's gonna play. He didn't go.
No, it's true, man. I mean, it's one of those games as a team, though, you just kind of just forget about, though, too, as a Giants fan. Just like it happens. Like that does happen in sports. Like the Giants aren't that bad as they played. Like they aren't. They're a decent football team.
See,
like
because in a couple of years they play San Francisco.
What happens
on a Thursday night game.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean the Bengals had a nightmare game with the weather affecting them the whole time. Could not make any air balls.
Yeah,
and they still scored 3 points.
Yeah,
they still scored 3 points.
Yeah, it's wild.
I was hoping. I did turn the game off after I watched something else after the.
I don't blame you.
Quarter. I tried. I sit through, but I had to turn it off after the third. I was like, all right, I need to watch something else.
Yeah, is it the craziest? Because all of us, we're all big football fans. This might be one of the craziest week ones ever, though. As far as you have the Chiefs are 0-1, the Bills are 0-1. You have the Raiders lead the AFC West. Like the Raiders lead the AFC West. The Rams go into Seattle, where no one gives them a chance, right? No one gives them a chance. Geno Smith last year, 30 TDs. They were the 12th man. Cooper Kupp's out. They go in there and dominate that game. The Browns just manhandle the Bengals. The Bengals never look comfortable all game. Joe Burrow's never looked comfortable. And then you've got the Jaguars going in and beat the Colts. The Colts aren't good, but the Jags are still 1-0. You have the Buccaneers and the reincarnated of Baker Mayfield going into fucking Minnesota.
God, I know.
Like,
Did you see
what?
Stiff arm?
Dude, yes.
Stiff arm. Yeah. And he said, gain more weight, boy.
Yeah, dude. Is Baker back? Then you've got the Niners, who just look like they can win the Super Bowl right now over any team. They actually dominated the Steelers.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. And then you look at the Packers, who I didn't give anybody a chance. I thought the Bears were back, and they just get mollywopped by the Packers at home. Typical Bears team. And then you've got, again, the Raiders, who come out and beat a Broncos team who you think is going to come back, play better. Russell Wilson, new coach, at home. Raiders pull one out. And then the Dolphins, who almost fucked it up in the beginning, like with that fumble right at the beginning. You're like, oh, man, this is really happening. They come back and win the game. And then you've got the Jets, who lose Aaron Rodgers on the very first the very first drive of the game, out for the season. And then they end up winning in overtime on one of the greatest overtime punt returns in history. The only third ever in overtime that someone's ever done that.
More for the Bills.
They missed
the Bills
a penalty
didn't
on
capitalize on that issue. It's not like, I mean, that speaks more to them.
But and then the Lions beating the Chiefs. Like, I don't know if you could get any more wild on a week one, dude.
That was on me. I'm the only one who said KC last week. Y'all were like, let's get on the Lions train.
No, I was on KC with you, dude. I was on with you too.
I was totally wrong on that one.
Me too.
We could have just had a 1 hour session of being wrong last week.
That's true.
So
I was
speaking of that,
yeah, go for it.
Speaking of that, last year I didn't pick the first season. I tried to come back, and I almost did for a while there. Being missing in the first week. But I'm 5-11 right now, so maybe missing would have been better.
Dude, no shit.
That's a lot of losses.
I went 6-3 to start the before the afternoon games, and every afternoon game went completely opposite of what you picked. I mean, it was wild.
All the afternoon games were won by the away team.
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy too? Which is fucking nuts, dude. So again, then we get to Monday night last night, dude. You saw that pop when they showed in slow-mo. You see his Achilles just rupture, which is fucking crazy. I mean, I don't even know if he can come back from that and be Aaron Rodgers. At that age, I think he's actually done. Like, I don't know how he returns to that. I don't know. Does he? How much did they sign him for? What did they
He's
sign him
got
for?
$30-35 million reasons to come back for another season. So
they're paying him anyway.
How long was his
Well,
contract
it's
though? Is
not
he a
100%
2-3 year
guaranteed,
It's
though.
2 years.
100%.
2-year contract. So he'll come back next year, but now you're the Jets. You're scrambling. You literally got Aaron Rodgers to take over for the shit house that you had at your quarterback. Now he's your quarterback for the rest of the season. I don't know, man. I think did the Jets go out and get someone, or do they just ride or die, with their boy?
They're gonna ride or die. They're gonna ride or die. Again, the annual Colin Kaepernick's people have contacted.
Oh God, I'm sick of hearing about Colin Kaepernick. I don't want to hear about him again. Yeah.
It's just like, dude, you're insignificant already.
But
Just
Zach
go
Wilson
away.
is
Just go.
terrible, and I said I wasn't gonna rag on the Steelers. That Kenny Prickett guy is, dude. Prickett, whatever his fucking name is, dude. These guys cannot hit a brick wall at the Buick, dude. Like they're so bad at accuracy, it's terrible. I mean, the Jets have such a good team. This is why, like, I feel like the Jets and the Cowboys defenses and the 49ers are so superior than everybody else's. Like they are literally top 3, and then there's everybody else. I think they're that good.
And without Rodgers now, they might not even make the playoffs, which we thought they were going to.
Yeah.
The Jets. So it's going to be.
But a big story. I love the guy that ran back the football. He's I think he's a walk-on or something like that. The guy that ended up with that
highlight on Hard Knocks.
right on Hard Knocks. Yeah.
A walk-on in the NFL.
No, he's he was just like a free agent. Like he just wasn't with the team really. Like he just wasn't no name guy. But good for them, man. Jets win. That's huge. Now, okay,
Yes,
how worried?
Trip on the return.
Wolpo's just busted a cap in USX 350.
on the last
We did
guy.
not
Knocker,
see
you
the
know you
game.
could call holding on every play in football, dude.
So we know
2
who
feet
you
away
had
from
money
it.
on.
2 feet away from it.
We know who you had money on. No shit, Knocker lost the fucking
up
bet
and
on
does it.
that. Shut up, invested.
Because everyone else is happy. He's like, those motherfuckers.
Yeah, Ravens fans did not be more pause. All he needed was his receiver on the Jets to get 8 yards for his parlay to hit $700 and something. And so he's so mad at that guy for running back the football because the Jets were going to go on an offensive drive. He's so mad. Yeah, Phil, thank you for the 15 months.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, do you see that picture of a fantasy football loss where he lost by 0.06 points because he had Aaron Rodgers as a quarterback?
It's so
way.
0.06 points he needed to pass, and he also had Kelsey on the bench because of the injury. But yeah,
dude, that's wild, bro. Well, thank God I drafted Purdy in our SCS league because I'm going to start him from here on out because goddamn, that was wild. So what a wild week 1 though. Wild week 1. We had a
bodied, and there was a tie. Yes, there was a tie between Tony and Golden Knocker.
Yeah, you guys tied, dude. You guys did this last season, dude. You guys did the same thing, and I lost to Pickalicious week 1 too. I lost the first week 1 last year, and I won. So fantasy is just it's crazy because
I'm pretty sure we tied last season too.
We probably did.
I think we did, and that saved me from relegation.
Yeah.
The one fantasy league I'm in, I lost by 0.5 points. So
Oh God, that hurts.
Hey.
Dude, that hurts, dude. That hurts. Yo, pause. Thank you for the beats. Cass, have a great night.
GT,
I was hoping for an adjustment or something, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, GT wanted to make a note real quick about the Titans. I don't know why. I just wanted them to add to their misery. They are on like an 8-game losing streak dating back to last season.
Damn.
If you go, their last win was against the Packers November 17th.
Oh,
wow.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not realize that. I didn't realize that.
Did you see the mascot eat the cheerleader?
Bad. Again? That usually happens.
Did you see the mascot eat the cheerleader? Tennessee.
Excuse me.
They have some big.
Wolpo's just busted a cap in USX 350.
Huge round
Screw
mascot.
that punt returner.
And apparently, the way this costume is created, the cheerleader standing there kind of punched him in the nose, and he just walks up and just swallows her. Yeah. The whole thing goes over the top of her head, and she actually disappears inside of this costume. Wow. Okay. Can I be the mascot? Can I be the mascot for a couple of games?
I'm honestly disturbed by. You couldn't describe that any more gross or disgusting than you literally just did right now. You could have used so many different adjectives and so many different phrasings than what you just used right now.
Look it up on YouTube, man. Look it up. You'll be disturbed. It is quite disturbing that was on a football field.
Man, but hey, shout out to Sarita. You know, Sarita's not the biggest football fan. She went 11-4. She forgot to pick the Thursday game, and she was going to take the Lions. She would have tied for first. So shout out to Saria though. But we have our winner Decronics with 12 and 4. So congratulations,
Wow.
$20 winner. We're giving away weekly winners. So every week is a new week here.
Nice.
Yeah, every week's a new week. There'll be a prize at the end, but every week is at least going to be $20. So again, make sure you pick your final score is going to be huge because there's going to be ties. So that final score tiebreaker every week is going to be huge. So again, Decronics, if you're in chat, speak up so we can get that to you. I'll try and reach out to you if I can find you. So congratulations, but another $20 up for grabs this week. So let's get to this week's games. Knocker, this week is really hard, man. Hey, give me props, Knocker. Give me props. I had the balls to take the Cowboys in the eliminator. I took every bet that came.
Did you really?
Yes, I took
Wow.
every bet that came to me that night. Anybody that put up anything, I took every single bet against the Cowboys. I absolutely killed it. I have to give myself credit right now. I just have to give myself. Like, it feels so good. I've never felt this good.
A subathon if you did.
Do it week 13, you won't.
Grooch.
Right? Try that in the playoffs.
Listen.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. Hey, shout out to Tony went 11 and 5 though. I need to find out who Tony's guy is. Tony went 11 and 5, dude.
Obviously, it's Sarita.
Dude, my God. I know Sarita. Can you imagine if Sarita's just giving him picks? None of us are on page 1, Knocker, except for Tony. So we need to step it up here.
I know.
This week. We need to step it up.
I'm going to let a coin decide my picks for today.
You really flipped me the
Look at
coin?
you.
Dude,
I
it's
love
that
It's
hard.
not going to be like one team or another. It's going to be heads to agree with my opinion and tails to switch my opinion.
Damn,
Wow,
I like it.
okay.
I like it. All right, well, we're going to get to these games here. Let's go right to it. Week 2 NFL picks. Make sure you lock it in exclamation picks in chat. Exclamation picks in chat. Get them in now. Lock it in and ready to go. Week 2, this is going to be a hard schedule, man. This is a very, very, very tough week 2 schedule because you don't know what you're going to get. Are you the good team's going to rebound from losing last week? Are the teams you thought weren't good going to still play good? You just don't know. This is week 2 of what the fuck is happening in the NFL here. And it's awesome. We got 2 Monday Night Football games this week, which is pretty fucking cool. We got 2 Monday Night Football games.
It's like a new trend that they're doing now.
Is it? I thought it was always week 1, wasn't it? I thought they always opened up
too.
like week 1.
Okay, it might just be a week 1 thing.
Yeah. But they didn't. They didn't this season.
9/11 probably.
Yeah, that's probably. I
know.
think you're right. I think it was the 9/11 thing. Yeah. All right, chat. So lock them in. Here we go. We've got Thursday night football, Knocker. A big one here. Vikings and Eagles. Vikings 0-1 at home. They lost against Baker Mayfield. Your boy. Whatever, dude. Listen, he gets lucky. Okay. Don't hop back on the Baker train. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt.
18 parlay. All I needed was Minnesota to cover 4
You
points.
had it. Really? You had Minnesota and Baker fucked you?
Yes.
That makes it so much better that you lost. I'm sorry.
Right. It's my guy.
He is your guy, and the fact that he fucked you on a parlay.
Him up.
I love it. All right, first game up though is gonna be Thursday Night Football. It's gonna be a big one. We'll be watching it during happy hour. Vikings are 0-1. They're gonna try and bounce back here, but they got to go against one of the NFC's best here in the Eagles, who didn't look the best against them. They didn't look great, but hey, a road win week 1 against the Patriots team. Bill Belichick, you got to give him some credit, right? I'm not gonna take. They are a good football team. Again, the short preseason, they're gonna get rusty. September's hard to tell because teams really don't get going until October. Eagles are at home though. They're 1-0. They're going to be there for opening up here for the season. They're a touchdown favorite, -7 in this one. Knocker, I'll throw it to you first. Vikings, Eagles, Thursday Night Football. This is huge. Do the Vikings drop to 0-2 and the Eagles go 2-0, or they both even it up here? What do you got?
After I just felt like this, I actually think I'm going to pick the Vikings. The Vikings could go 0-18 for all I fucking care from now on. I don't care if they're playing St. Mary's. I'm going with St. Mary's. So, of course, I'm going with the Eagles.
All right, Eagles
how I
here.
do this.
All right, I like it. What do you got, Gooch?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious pick is the Eagles. So
He
I'm going
flips
with
his
the
coin.
Eagles. It's heads. I'm going with the
I
Eagles.
love that you have a coin today. I love it.
I like how you didn't call it until. 'Cause you were just gonna say the Eagles.
And he didn't do this. Everybody does this when they flip the coin.
No, I
They
gotta
catch it,
grab
they
it though.
pull it,
It's
and
gonna
then
be
they
a
flip
weird
it.
Okay, fine. You'll see the transfer. You'll see the transfer next time.
Are we rolling with the Eagles here infested? What do you got?
I hate picking the Eagles, but I just don't think Minnesota is gonna give them. I mean, I hope they you know, they give me another loss, but I gotta go
Yeah,
Eagles on the pick.
I'm with you too, man. I that's just a really bad game to lose if you're the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, you have all the talent in the world. You're at home. Like, this is just a typical Vikings. God, they just fuck it up every year. Like, they
even
really
Bucs fans
do.
didn't want to win
Like,
that game.
yeah, it's like they just fuck up. And again, I think the Eagles. Again, I think it's a rough place to go play in New England. They didn't look the best, but again, they came out with a win against a really good defense. The Patriots have a good defense. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here. I think it's a really good game, actually, though. I'm going to take the Eagles 30-20 over the Vikings here at home to get it done and barely cover the spread there.
The Vikings joined a very, very, very short list. The very short list to lose to a Baker Mayfield-led team at home.
No shit, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not surprised, though, right? You're not surprised,
I mean,
right?
No, not at all.
Right?
You're really shitting on Baker Mayfield, though.
Dude, I can't stand Baker Mayfield, but he's so
but
crap.
It's not like he. It's not like he was Ryan Leaf, you know, or something.
You're right. He wasn't Ryan Leaf. You're right. He didn't do cocaine and hookers till he fell out of the
If you look up
league.
his career stats, he's worth more than a lot of quarterbacks that are starting. So.
Well, this is a tough one here. I think this is one of the tougher games because you don't know really what you're going to get. Packers 1-0, coming up with a big win against the Bears last week. A big win. I mean, that was a statement win. You went into Chicago and dominated that team. You got the Falcons here, who didn't the best, but they came home with the home win. They always play well at home. It's the reason I took them last week. They're one of my wins. Falcons at home. Green Bay is favored on the road by 2 in this one. Falcons, Packers, infested. I'll throw it to you first. What do you got?
I think Love showed, you know, why they didn't really care if that Rodgers was going somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna pull off that win in
Atlanta. Yeah.
It'll be. I don't know if they'll win too many after that, but I do think they're gonna pull that off. So.
All right. What do you got, Gooch?
I don't want to inflate Love's tires too much, though. I think the Bears were just that bad. I think the Bears were like not ready to play the season. They looked like a college team. They have Claypool out there. They don't even want to say his name in the media. They're like, someone out there is zombie walking the whole game. But it was Claypool. You look at every play, and it's like he's Jay Cutlering out there, and they have no heart or drive at all. So it's like there's no motivation. The Packers had an easy week 1. I think they're going to have more of an issue in week 2. It's not going to be so much of a 38 point. They're not going to score that many points.
Yeah.
But I do think they're going to win by a close one.
All right, flipping the coin. What do we got?
Flipped it over, and it's tails. So the Falcons are going to surprise me and win.
I love it.
Whatever I just said.
I love that he has the coin, dude. The coin needs to stay. Knocker, what do you got?
What I want to know is if you're actually picking that.
I am.
So
I will lock those in.
You're going in with the Falcons. Are you going Falcons
Absolutely.
then? Nice.
Yep, I'm
you
a
changed
Falcon
it.
fan now.
I love it, dude.
I changed
Knocker.
it. Yeah,
I love
like,
this,
what the
dude.
fuck do I know?
This is great. What do you got, Knocker?
Haley, stop it! Right there with that comment, right there, Haley. Just stop it. All
Chicago
credibility
icon,
is the
Haley.
statement right there. Anyways, it was the Bears. Okay, I know I took the Bears, but I was taking a chance, taking a gamble. But it was the Bears. They have a quarterback. They're just a hot mess. They have a quarterback who's blamed, I think, his offensive line, his defensive line. You know, everybody on the team, his receivers sucks. The play calling sucks. Yeah, and if that's your leader, you got really big fucking problems.
Yeah.
But ATL, man, nice win last week, and I like you said, they play good at home.
Yeah, they do.
So you know, I picked a lot of underdogs last week just to give people a chance.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna just.
No, it is. Honestly, when we've been doing this a long time. The first month of the NFL is a fucking crapshoot. You really don't know what you're gonna get from each team because they really don't settle in until October. The weather changes, then you really kind of find out who the fuck everybody is. So, it's tough, Knocker, because that running back Algeria, I think this is the rookie over there. He had a great game, man. I mean, 75 yards, 2 TDs. I had him on the bench in a fantasy team because I didn't know how much they're going to use him. But again, Jordan Love showed it, 245, 3 touchdowns to open up the seasons. Not too shabby on the road in Chicago. Falcons just play so well at home, but I got burned by the Packers last week. I'm not gonna hear from Sir Tokes again for one more week. So I'm gonna go with the Packers here. I'm gonna go with the Packers. You better not fuck it up for me, Sir Tokes. You hear me? I know you're in chat. I know you're in chat. All right.
He was here already. He's in there.
don't be surprised what a good game does to a rookie. You know, it's
true.
It's just gonna
Confidence.
help them,
The second year beer prize. There you go. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Packers in a really fucking good game here. 24-23. Packers win by a field goal late over the Falcons to open it up and go 2-0. All right, next up here. This is gonna be a great game too. Raiders 1-0, the only AFC West team to win in week 1. The Bills, who everyone in their eliminator pool probably, there's a lot of eliminator picks gone this weekend. I mean, a lot of people lost on that opening weekend. Bills are 0-1 here. This is no respect to the Raiders. Vegas, no respect.
Zero.
A minus 9.5 to 10 spread here.
What?
Yes,
Home?
Raiders on the road against on the road. Raiders on the road against the Bills. Do the Bills bounce back here after that terrible game by Josh Allen? 4 turnovers. Raiders again coming out on the road, winning one in Denver.
So reckless. That dude was like air missiling his head into any living thing.
Sir Toast compared him to Brett Favre, like number 2. I kind of think he's a gunslinger, dude. Like and it gets you in trouble. That's kind of like Tony Romo was. He's a gunslinger. These guys, they live and die by it, you know. And sometimes you get lucky, you win a Super Bowl, but other times you just, you know, it ends up biting you in the ass. I mean, talk about Brett Favre in Minnesota, right?
Suck.
When he went to Minnesota, he literally lost that game for Minnesota in the playoffs. Like he literally lost it for him. So Raiders here on the road. Raiders on the road against the Bills. Bills favored by 10. Gooch, I'll throw it to you first. Raiders, Bills, what do you got here?
Oh man, first of all, I just want to laugh. That was so bad, Bills. Holy shit. I mean,
That's not a shit show.
were not even close to that low.
Yeah.
But
I'm surprised there wasn't more dildos thrown on the field by Bills fans during that game. They're known to throw the dildos out there. I'm just saying, you know they are.
That whole team was just ass. I mean, it makes sense. But like, okay, so are they as bad as Denver? 'Cause
Right.
The Raiders beat them by 1.
Yeah. And this is the Raiders' second game on the road. This is a big one too. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it matters though. The Bills are gonna win by a narrow margin, but the coin
I hope
says
he flips it to the Raiders.
fucking tails. So I guess the Vegas Raiders are gonna.
I hope you do so good this week. I hope the coin does better than next.
I'm not gonna get a single pick
Is
wrong.
Tails the away team?
You don't
or
even know.
just the
No,
opposite
it's
of what
just
you
the
picked?
opposite of what I say. Yeah.
I love that Gooch is gonna like have a better week than week 1 off of this coin that's making him flip from all of his suggestions. Knocker, what do you got here, man? Raiders or Bills here?
I'm pretty shocked. I thought Jimmy G actually looked pretty decent.
That
for the
third down
Raiders.
run was huge at the end there, man, to get that first down.
He threw some tight spirals. He threw some nice passes. You know, I think he's a good fit over there. And look at his record.
This is a total knocker talking how good about the Raiders and Jimmy G is, and he's going to totally pick the Bills right now. He's telling you.
You know, and look at his record. I think he's like 39 and 14 or something like that. You know, the new attitude over there. And I do. I think the Bills really, after the game, have to look in the mirror and go, "Is our window closing?" I mean, you know, are we breathing our own headlines? And
It was
if we don't buckle up and win in this year, our window is rapidly starting to shut.
Because they're gonna have to sign some players that they have people on rookie contract. Yeah, they have. You know,
I mean, what do they do?
the Dolphins are knocking.
So that being said, I just can't see them losing at home. I'll be surprised but not shocked. But I think the Bills have to buckle up this week. And if they lose, come out of the gate 0-2, looking bad in both games, they got some real.
You
issues.
are the king, Knocker. You've been doing this since 2011. You are the king of totally narrating the other team and then like picking the opposite team to win. Like that, you are known for that. Is such your style, dude. You're like, you give so much love to the losing team and then just pick against them, dude.
It softens the blow, I guess. I don't know.
Have you ever thought he just talks himself out of it
Yes,
every single time? Like, I'm gonna pick this team, and no, I can't do that.
I love it. What do you got infested? You got Raiders, Bills. We're gonna sweep here.
That's so true.
I'm gonna have to go with Bills. They're not gonna lose at home. And to about that closing window. I think that ownership is going to do whatever it can to keep a product on the field because they got that new stadium coming. So, you know,
That's true.
You know, invested when you do that, when you bring new players in, it takes a minute for chemistry. This core team has been together for a
while.
long time.
They have been.
That's what I'm saying. You know, they'll keep a winning team. I'm talking about winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
but
You know what I'm saying?
you need to mix it up because they obviously aren't winning when
Understood.
it matters.
Yeah, true.
You know, that's
So
Exactly.
I think we're all together.
But
I think the Bills bounce back here.
I don't see them. I mean that if they do,
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere near that fan base because they are going to tear
they're going to be doing so much cocaine off their buttholes, like it's going to be crazy.
I'm going to be in that stadium. I'm hoping for it to still be standing when I'm there when the Giants are playing them in October. I'm going to be over there. So, you know, let's see.
I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to sweep all with the Bills. Again, I got the Bills at home here. If they lose this game, it's in.
Sweeping shit.
Oh, yeah.
Coin had me as a Raider.
I forgot Gooch's coin is Gooch is taking the Raiders here. God, if the coin really does well, I'm gonna need you to send me a fucking coin, dude.
Awesome. I'm gonna have Wendy Chick do my picks.
Yeah, no shit. Can we get Wendy next week? If Knocker goes under 500, Wendy's on the show next week.
We're gonna find out when you do well. There's gonna be sportscast coins for sale. You know?
I know, right? Yeah, we should do this as a sportscast pick'em coin. We need to sell that in the merch store. All right, next up here we've got the Ravens 1-0. Look decent. Again, they played probably the worst team in the league, but look decent. Ravens 1-0, but they lost their running back for the rest of the season, so they're going to be going running back by committee here for a while. I was surprised they didn't go pick up Kareem Hunt. I don't know how Kareem Hunt's still sitting out there and hasn't been signed onto a team yet, but Ravens 1-0 on the road against the Bengals. Man, the Bengals just look like shit, dude. I mean, Joe Burrows, you could see him rubbing his knee on the sideline. You can tell he's not 100%. Joe Mixon had a decent game, but not great. It's just the weather was bad, obviously.
0 points.
Yeah, absolutely crazy, man. So again, are the Bengals, again, so many of these good teams lost. The Bengals, the Bills, the Chiefs. Do these good teams at home now bounce back? I don't know here, man. Ravens, Bengals, the spread is 3.5 from Vegas to the Bengals. So they're favoring the home team here by a field goal, which is pretty normal. Standard spread. Ravens on the road against the Bengals here. This is huge for Cincinnati. They cannot go down 0-2 here in that division. I'll throw it to you first, Gooch. Ravens, Bengals. I'm going to grab a beer, but go ahead and take it away.
Okay. GT. Yeah, that means Kareem Hunt's asking for too much money. If he has contracts from 4 teams and he's waiting for the right deal, he's probably lost like 3 steps since he got into the league. He's like been like 10 years since. He got out of KC right before they won a title, so boo-hoo. I mean, sorry. Poor Kareem Hunt. All right, so this game is actually a coin toss, like legitimately a coin toss, because division rivals might bring out a better game, even though the Bengals really did. I don't know, the Bengals or the Bills. I don't know who looked shittier. I would say the Bengals had more of an excuse because of the weather. So it may not be the same, but then again, Ohio has shitty weather. So I'm going to do a coin toss, but I'm going to say the Bengals are going to bounce back from a terrible week 1. And it says it's tails almost every time. It's tails. So the Ravens are now my choice. Am I that bad? Am I that bad at picking teams that fate is just noping me at every corner?
God, you need to write how you're flipping. You need to write down, Gooch, a list of
weighted coins
of the teams that the coin picked, as opposed to you, and see how you did.
Does the toast land butter side up every time?
So what we need is just a coin in the other box, and that could be Tony.
Yeah. So what did Gooch's coin pick? What did he pick?
The opposite of what I said, which was the Bengals, but it's the Ravens now. So I said this game
dude, I
is basically
so hope you kick ass this week. I am so rooting for the coin, dude. I am all about the coin, bro. He is going complete opposite of everything you pick every time. All right, Knocker, what do you got? Are you going Ravens, or are you going Ravens in the coin, or Bengals here?
Well, that's what I said. He should make a list of the teams that the coin picked, as opposed to the teams that he actually picked.
I'm gonna write those down.
Yeah, we should write those down, because
I'll keep a note.
Yeah, since his first pick, it's been opposite of every one of it.
Man, that's 3 in a row. 3 in a row, the coin has changed. Yeah. I love that.
What do you got, Knock? What do you got here?
How do you sign for $257 million and then throw for 82 yards with a team like that?
Pretty bad,
I mean, like, seriously. 82 yards.
Yeah,
82 yards. Think about that.
It's pretty bad.
82 yards in an NFL game. That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but this is going to be a bloodbath in that division. They're always,
yeah, those good games. Yeah,
really play tough physical games. and I picked the Ravens on my eliminator last week. So go Ravens.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick them again this week.
Damn, on the upset on the road, huh?
And they do.
I like it. All right. And again, yeah, they promoted the old Melvin Gordon, who we haven't talked about in 5 years because he fumbles the ball. Yeah, he is. He's Mr. Fumbler.
I just know him from staring at Russell Wilson last season before he left the team. He's just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, that was a whole meme.
Yo, thank you, Doink, for the gifted sub to Conquistador.
What?
Conquistador. Oh, that's fantastic. Doink, I miss you too. Doink he just had surgery a little while ago, so he's recovering. So it's good to have you back, Doink. Yeah, I miss you, man. Love you, brother.
Wow.
It's good to have you back, dude. All right, Infested, what do you got, man? Ravens, Bengals. Thank you for the gifted sub, dude.
So I'm with Gooch on this, where it's a coin flip. But when I do that, I tend to look at Vegas and see where they don't want to lose money.
Yeah.
And they have the Bengals. They have the Bengals pretty much favored there. So I think it's at home. I think, they're one of those teams that also has a short window.
Yes.
Until
True.
their
Good
players
point.
flip around.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I still think that they're good enough to get to the playoffs again this year and do stuff. But if they can't stop the Ravens with, one less play, with
They're one of their best players, yeah.
Then maybe they need to just decide, hey, let's trade our quarterback to the Jets, But I'm gonna take the Bengals. So
So you're going with the Bengals at home here to get it done. I'm with you, Infested. I'm actually me Infested today. I'm going with the Bengals too, man. I just I've got to think that Ravens, again, without having their star running back Dobbins out, and I think that's going to hurt them big time because you can really just lock in on Lamar in the receiving game at that point because you don't have much it's going to do on the running game. But this is so huge for the Bengals, and I'm big, and I've always been like this, Knocker, and you know that I think good teams bounce back when they have bad games, and I think the Bengals are a good team. The Bengals are a good team. They are a playoff team. They're a potential Super Bowl team, and I think they bounce back here. It was just one of those days, man. You're playing in Cleveland, bad weather, bad game. It's like almost what I chalk it up to, like the Giants. The Giants aren't that bad. We saw last year they can play football. Like the Giants aren't that bad. It's like teams have these bad games, and I think good teams rebound, and I'm going to take the Bengals here in a very good, like you said, nasty game knocker. I think it's 27-24, Bengals over Ravens here. Next up, thank you for the gifted sub, Doink, for God Save the Queef. See, you got all of them. We got Conquistador and God Save the Queef. We've got the whole thing, Doink. I love you, dude. Thank you. This is a very surprising one last week, knocker. The Rams going into Seattle.
Surprising. What do you mean? There's no surprise.
No Cooper Kupp, dude. Akers played like shit. That your backup's better than Cam Akers right now. I mean, I put out for him on a bunch of fantasy leagues because he's getting all the carries right now.
Right.
And yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. But again, the Lions, your Lions, knocker, coming out, fighting out that game on Thursday Night Football. They're 1-0. They're coming back home, and Vegas likes them here. They're 6-point favorites. 6-point favorites. I can't remember the last time the Lions were a touchdown favorite. I don't remember.
Right?
The Seahawks, though, Geno Smith coming off that 30-year touchdown season last season. They did not look good. I mean, to lose that game at home that bad with your home crowd, and you're supposed to be the kind of the second team behind the Niners in that division, they look like shit. I mean, they look like shit. Can the Lions here run off another game, knocker? I'll throw it to you first. Lions at home, favored by 6 against Seahawks. What do you got?
Dude, when they hired this coach, you knew something was a little bit different. This guy was going to get some.
True, I really do like
done.
their coach. That's a good. Yeah, I do like their coach.
I've never been a Goff fan. I didn't like when the Rams drafted him, but he looked really good under pressure on the road in Kansas City, throwing some dimes, playing with some big balls.
Yeah.
But that defense, man. I haven't seen a Lions defense this good probably since 1968 or 69, back in the Alex Karras days.
Can I interrupt you because they're good, but let's admit that the KC wide receiver blew 4 fucking easy touchdown easy first down play. Like their defense came out looking good.
Was a drop.
Yeah, like let's reel it in a little bit. There's no Kelsey, and the guy dropped 4 huge plays in that game. So
I understand all that. But for the last 15 years, that's a game the Lions lose.
True, I give you that. True, that's a good point.
Back to Mahomes with 2:48 left in the game, and they fucking balled up.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
For the last drive where they needed to stop them, they did it.
Yeah.
So Seattle just I just never believed what they did last year was all
Me
a
too,
fluke to
Knock.
me.
I'm with you on that. I feel like that last season was a mirage. Like I feel like they're a sub 500 team. You know, like a 500 team. Like this.
One year the Bears went they lost 5 games, but they won 8 games by less than 3 points. So it was all just a miracle. And Seattle's living on that. The Lions at home with that crowd, just the intensity.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game to watch, man.
I like Detroit, and I think they cover that. Man.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I like Detroit in this game too. I said last week that the world. I'm surprised the world didn't end today because the Raiders were in first place, the Lions, the Cleveland Browns, the Jaguars, the Cowboys. They all won. It's crazy. The Jets, they all won in week 1, and we're still here alive. But I'm gonna believe. I said last week if these guys come out and prove a game, against a big game on a big stage, and they all did. So I'm gonna ride with the Lions here. I like them to get it done. I like actually to smash the Seahawks here pretty good. I like a 27-17 victory here. Lions over Seahawks. Festive, what do you got?
I need to know what the coin's gonna pick.
All right, Gooch, what do you got? Gooch, what do you got? We'll go to Gooch first. I like it. All right, I like this. Gooch, what do you got here?
Okay, fine. All right. Well, I was going to give a little bit of credit there to the Lions first because I did get to see Dan Campbell when he was an interim head coach for the Dolphins. He was good enough to dress up as Halloween for him. I had a buddy dress up as Dan Campbell for Halloween because he was so good as an interim coach of the Dolphins. We blew out the first two teams we faced under him. Yeah. And then things caught up. But I think the Lions and the Dolphins have a very shared experience when it comes to lazy ownership, hiring lazy coaches for decades until finally lazy ownership doesn't care and goes, hey, I'll give this guy a shot. And he ends up being the spark that lights a fire under everyone's ass. Dan Campbell is that for the Lions. Aaron Rodgers is out of Green Bay. That division is now wide open. They see it's like this team now is knowing that they could seize this opportunity to take that whole division. And I can't help but be a fan of that. Yeah. So I want
he looks at his coin.
I want the Lions to opposite team, so the coin picks your team.
I let that thing go, and it's heads. All right, we're going with Lions.
Yeah, all right.
He didn't flip it over. It would have been tails if he flipped it over.
I flipped it.
He did flip it. He flipped it. It was a legal throw. It was a legal throw.
First, at least, so
Yeah.
Invested. Are you believing in the coin here? The coin says Lions. So do Gooch and Knocker and myself. What do you got?
I will.
Hard to say no to that.
I don't think the Seahawks have a whole lot to give. I think they're going to. They're going to shake stuff up at the end of this season. So when
okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is Pete Carroll's. I think he's done there, dude. I think I think with Knocker last year was a good. Geno Smith just had some decent games. I think that they're not as good as they played last year. So.
Let's be honest, though. They're being held by the great coaches that they are. Pete Carroll.
They are very much.
And Mike Tomlin, they're keeping those teams afloat.
Yes. They are. That's a good point. Very good point there.
I wouldn't suggest that they fire him, but sometimes that just has to happen.
You need a fresh. You just need something fresh. Even if the coach is not the problem, you need something to spark something. It happens.
I don't know if that fan base is ready for what's going to happen, though. When you fire a good coach,
that's true.
Shit.
That's true.
I've picked for years, Josh, and I have.
You get lucky and you find the right coach at the time, but normally that doesn't happen right away. So.
Yeah, you get rid of Johnson as your coach, and then you suffer for 20 years until you get Mike McDaniel.
I'm gonna go with the coin and also with the safer pick of the Lions.
Go with the coin.
I feel like that's.
I like it.
Tell you, I gotta go I gotta win every game
to
get back. So.
We got to get back here. We got to get back in it. Chargers.
Week 2, desperation.
Well, when you start with 11 losses,
that's true, man.
Chargers but you skipped a week last week and you still finished ahead of me. I think last season.
Wow. I don't know. That's you. I'm not trying to beat you.
Listen. Whatever. All right, whatever. 11 loss. All right, Chargers 0-1 against the Titans. I know, right? Chargers become the Chargers once again. All the talent in the world, and they end up losing the game at home. Typical Chargers. Titans on the road, a tough loss there. The Titans, I think, are just not a good football team. Chargers are favored by 3 here. I got to go Chargers here in this one. I think they're just the better football team. They obviously can put some points up. Their defense has some big holes in it, but the Titans just don't have much. I mean, they really, like you said, they've lost 8 games in a row dating back to that last season. The Chargers know they have to win this game. Like, in order to stay in that division, stay relevant, confidence of their quarterback. I'm going to take the Chargers here in a very weird, crazy game, but I actually think they beat them by 10 points. I'm going to go 30-20 here. Chargers over Titans. Infested, what do you got?
I'm gonna totally disagree with you. That I think the Titans are gonna break their losing streak here.
Damn. All right.
I think they. I personally think they match up well with the Chargers, so we're gonna see them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if
All
they're
right.
gonna have a winning season this year,
Okay.
but
I
they're
like
gonna
you
win
going
this
out on a
game.
limb, though. I like you going with
So-
the Titans. All right, we'll see what the coin says. Gooch, what do you got?
Coin, yeah. I'm gonna let the coin take over. I'll just
You're gonna change his name on the thing.
I'll just put a
the
little
coin.
I'll just put a clip up and just have it near the camera. Look, the Chargers had a great game, despite the Dolphins doing that, but they also are the Chargers. What the actual hell are they doing right before halftime? Tua throws a bomb downfield, and they do a pass interference to get us within field goal range.
Yeah, dumbest thing in the world. I know.
3. That lost them the game.
The coaching staff for the Chargers has always been shit, man.
Like, it's stupidity.
Since the Damian Tomlinson days, like ever
Yeah.
since then, when they had what's his name, Marty? Wait, what was his name? Schottenheimer. Yeah, ever since then, they have not have a coach that can. It's just yeah.
does.
That's
It
why
makes sense. It
Eli's
baffles
father
me.
told him not to play for that team.
That's true.
Know?
No
He knows
shit.
that management.
No
so.
shit. So what's the coin say, Gooch? What do you got here?
So, besides that, I just wanted to make that separate point.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Titans are just awful too. I saw Tannehill, and I had to deal with him for 7 years. He looks even worse than me having to deal with him for 7 years. I feel even worse for Titans fans. I think the Chargers are going to win because they're not that
So
bad.
he's taking Chargers, but the coin
I'm
will
taking
talk.
Chargers.
Heads or
flip,
tails? Heads or tails?
And it's tails.
Don't worry though.
You're a genius. I'm getting Titans.
I love
Titans
it.
are
You're
gonna
rolling
win.
Titans, dude. As the coin speaks,
They're breaking
bro.
their losing streak. Tannehill's great. Not the
Knocker,
problem.
what do you got? You going coin or with your brain? What are you going with?
Jesus, I don't even know. Yeah, how could this happen to one team over and over and over?
It does,
and
man.
over
It
again?
does.
You just lose games
Yep.
that you should win. And you go back to the coaching. I was going back all the way to Don Coryell with Dan Fouts in the pocket.
Yeah.
Since they've had a good coach.
Marty Schottenheimer is a good coach, though.
Oh no, he was a very good coach.
Yeah.
But out of all the teams he coached, never won.
Yeah, he got Stan Humphries there that one year, and they got destroyed by the
And
Niners.
He was great in Cleveland, and he coached in 2 or 3 different places in Kansas City, but he never won.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a shame because he was a really, really good coach.
Yeah, agree.
Again, the Titans, that window to win the Super Bowl closes really fast.
Yep, it's
And
done.
2 years ago, they were right there. 2
Yeah,
years
Derrick
ago, they
Henry's
were
a shell of
minutes
himself. It's
from getting to the Super Bowl, and they didn't do it.
Yeah.
So they're done. Tannehill's done. It's just not the same vibe anymore. And the Chargers win just because the Titans just are
that
going
bad.
downhill and they're on the road.
I got you. All right, we're going both. So we got Chargers, me and Knocker, and the coin with Infested and Gooch. All right, we're going the other way. All right, we got next game up here. We've got the Bears. Man, geez, Justin Fields. Everyone high hopes, especially fantasy wise too. They thought he was going to be at least top 5 quarterback, and everyone's they made some moves in the offseason to get some receivers in there with Moore, and they really thought the Bears could do something this season. But man, they just did not look good in Week 1. They got to go now into Tampa to face the Buccaneers, and your boy Baker Mayfield, Knocker, 1-0 now as a quarterback of the Tampa Bay Bucks, going into a very hostile environment in Minnesota. Now he comes back home. The Bears on the road. Can the Bears turn their season around? Or does Baker Mayfield go 2-0 as the starter of the Bucks? Knocker, what do you got?
Can anybody name me one successful Ohio State quarterback in the NFL? One. Give me one. Somebody somewhere give me one.
Don't do this right now.
Why?
I know
Because
what
there
you're
isn't
doing.
one.
I know, because you're trolling Buckeyes fans right now.
No, this is an absolute fact. Everybody gives
Julie
shit
says
about
your mom.
Like active.
mom.
Oh, wait.
Everybody gives USC shit because they haven't had a successful Super Bowl winning quarterback. Well, Ohio State, you haven't had a quarterback. I don't think they ever made the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up. Go back to Rex Kern all the way till
Yeah,
now.
I know. Knocker, we're still living off Carson Palmer, but okay, let's
No, Pat Hayden.
We're still living off Carson Palmer. All right, let's.
Castle made the playoffs. Just get over it. Hey,
Okay.
at least we got into the playoffs.
Okay, Bucks Bears. What do you got?
That being said,
Yes.
the Bears suck ass.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna lose.
All right, you going Buccaneers at home here, huh? Bucks are favored by 3. All right.
You got a Ohio State quarterback playing for the Bears.
All right.
They're done.
I like it. What do you got, Gooch?
And that was Tell Me How You Really Feel featuring Knocker.
Sometimes. All
right.
You know,
I mean, the Bears, if you had all the teams manifested into a kickball team, they would be the last picked. Even after the Giants, they would get picked before the Bears. I mean, I've never seen a team that loses and pisses so many people off. Like, just them being bad makes people more upset than just sad. Like, not even people who are just Bears fans. Like, it's just bad when they're terrible. I want the Bears to be good.
Yeah.
So it frustrates me, and I want them to be bad until they change shit. So
what's your pick before the? Okay, you're going Bucks. This. Okay.
Holy crap, that was a high flip, and it's heads. Yeah, not even
Buccaneers. All right, so even the coin knows the Bears are bad. I love it. The coin even knows. What do you got? What do you got invested?
So just to say, I want to say, I think Dwayne Haskins would have been a playoff quarterback before he died. So, I just want to say he didn't get a chance to try it.
You can throw it out there, Ohio boy.
Hey, at least you didn't write him off as like quarterbacks who couldn't win with like Colin Cowherd's stupid ass list. He put Dwayne Haskins in there.
It's whatever. He would have.
He put some respect on his name, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, it's true. I mean, and that was always sad. But I'm gonna go with the coin and say the Bucks because I don't have faith in the Bears. Just because they're the
Bears. That's all you gotta say.
I just got news that I might have a little high blood pressure, and I gotta go like this and say the Bears, but that's not happening. So.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with the coin here, man. I'm gonna go with the coin as well. The coin don't lie. I think in this one, I'm gonna go with the Bucks at home and your boy Baker Mayfield to get it done over the lowly Bears here. So
Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl.
We have 2 more morning games here. This is going to be a good game, I think. Chiefs on the road, 0-1, coming off the loss again on Thursday Night Football. They're going to have a lot of rest. I think Kelsey is probably going to play in this game. Jaguars, he should be. Jaguars 1-0, coming off the win against probably one of the worst teams in the league, whether it's the Colts or the Texans. The Jaguars at home in this one, 1-0. KC favored by 3. Gooch, I'll throw it to you. What do you got here, dude?
The Jaguars had a good game, meaning like they made the least amount of mistakes because it felt like it was just you have the game. No, you have the game. Like for the Colts game last week, it felt like it was fumble after fumble and back and forth. Anyway, it just looked sloppy until the very end. It finally picked up, and I think that's kind of Jacksonville's game. They kind of feel it out for 3 quarters and then decide to play in the 4th.
Yeah.
Kansas City's not going to let them do that. I think at least with Kelsey back, they're going to have some form of structure.
Yeah.
And within the first 3 quarters, before Jacksonville eventually wakes up, it's going to be too far gone.
God, I hope your coin, dude, is heads. I hope your coin is heads right now, dude.
And Flip says heads.
Yes, all right, the coin says heads. Knocker, he's going with KC. I'm going with KC. I think they bounce back in a big way here. Again, they're one of those.
Chris Jones is back.
Yeah, they're one of those good teams that loses and has a really good game the next week. I think Andy Reid, one of the best coaches in the league, rallies his team and gets this one going. Chiefs, Jags here, Knocker. What do you got?
Where's the game at?
It's in Jacksonville here.
I'm going Jags.
I got it. You're going. Whoa!
Not even a second thought
I love
with
that you're
all
not.
that back?
No, don't give anything else. I just like that he just said Jags. I like it. Infested. What do you got?
I
just
I'll
laughed.
tell you that one.
He just laughed.
I'm gonna go to the Chiefs, and also, the latest news was that Taylor Swift was hanging out with Travis Kelce. So
Oh yeah, I saw that today. That Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift are.
His pretending is fine now.
Yeah, he's a
He's
Swiftie.
just fine now.
It's a love story.
It's a love story. Shut up, Knocker.
But no, to Jack. I mean, look, I the Jags can do it, but they're not. I mean, look, Mahomes is gonna, even if he has to, he's gonna take that. Even if they're playing bad, he's just gonna put it on his shoulders and win that game.
I agree, man. I think Mahomes just carries them in this one as well. Andy Reid's one of the best coaches in the league when it comes to coming off a loss, and I think they get it done with you as well. Havoc, thank you for the tier 2 10 months, man. Welcome in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. All right, chat. Last morning game here. God, if this isn't the blackout game of the week, this is terrible. Oh, both 0-1 teams, probably the two worst teams in the NFL, the Colts and the Texans here. Texans at home, coming off the loss. Colts coming off the loss as well. Gooch, I'm totally leaving this up to the coin. I am honestly, whatever the coin says here, I am going with the coin here. It's Colts and Texans. I will trust in the coin. I'll throw it to you first because my pick is based off of your coin flip.
All right, nothing's new with the Texans. Obviously, nothing is new. It's that you replaced Brandon Cooks with I don't even remember who replaced Brandon Cooks now. It doesn't matter. The Colts at least maybe have something with Pittman and Anthony Richardson looking decent. He had a pretty good first game. He had like 20 fantasy points, so he's got a little bit of a dual threat with him, and I think that'll do it. Colts are going to win this. Okay. And according to the coin, Texans are going to take their first win.
Oh, God, I got to take the Texans. I'm taking the Texans, chat. Fuck. Knocker, what do you got?
It's going to be a hard one to explain if it's not true.
God damn it. Fuck you, coin.
It bought you in, man. Now you got to trust it.
God damn it.
That's what Vegas did. Vegas got a point.
Fuck, so, I'm taking... All right.
Even Vegas took Texans.
Yeah, I'm taking Texans. No. All right. What do you got, Knocker? What?
Wait, did Vegas
Colts,
take the
Colts, Texans. No, it's
Colts 1 point.
Yeah, Colts 1 point. Yeah.
Okay. Where is the game at?
In Houston.
Houston.
All right. Oh, he's going with the coin. I like it. All right. Invested.
I am.
Are we sweeping with the coin?
The coin knows, but I don't know, man.
Oh my God.
I love this shit. I love the coin never. I want that coin to be permanent here on this show and see how he does all year.
As I'm looking,
at least to replace Tony for now, like in Tony's place.
I'm still loving the body language, Gooch. I'm just so loving the body language. Like, fuck. This is not a good idea. Look it up, paper.
Well, wait until we get to that Dolphins game.
At that point, I do have to go the Colts if I go with Tony's because he just goes the opposite of Knocker.
That's true.
But
wow.
I'm going to go with the coin and go Texans.
We're all going Texans? Wow, we're all sweet. Dude, this is the coin game. This is going to be known as the coin game. If the Texans can win this and we all four come back next week with the Texans victory, that coin is getting merch. I'm telling you right now. If we come back and the Texans win, there'll be coin merch next week. It's happening.
Right. There's a t-shirt. Believe in the coin.
Oh, believe in the coin, baby. Believe in the fucking guy.
The coin has altered 5 of my picks.
I love it. It's gonna be better when you're like fucking 11-6 or 11-5 next week, dude. You just
right.
So great. All right, got the afternoon games here. We've got my boys, the Cowboys, baby. Knocker, come on. You've been a hater for so long. You've been a hater for so long, and they have a top 3 defense, baby.
Hold on.
Oh, I already changed it, dude. No, it's 2,500 bits. It's 2,500 bits. Nope, it's 2,500 bits now.
You didn't put it in this thing.
Yeah, what do you think? I didn't change it. I changed it at halftime, bro.
It's a very appropriate amount of bits because that's the last time the Cowboys were
I
relevant.
know. That's why it's that. That's why it's 1995.
Amazing.
But now it's 2,500 bits. Yep, it went up 500 bits. Every time the Cowboys win, that goes up 500 bits. Well, it should be, yeah, it's 2,500. Just make it a round number.
He didn't change the settings. So that's some bullshit right there, man. I'm going to,
Southside boys. All right, we got the Cowboys, the 1-0. The Jets on the road here. Yeah. Oh, man, coming in without Aaron Rodgers, but the Jets defense is legit. These are 2 of the best defenses in the league. Top 5, definitely, on each side of the football. Cowboys are favored by 8.5 to 9 in this one. Woo! I think this is a slaughter. I'm taking Cowboys 31 to 13 over the Jets. They are going to get destroyed. The Jets, dude, he is going to get, oh my God, dude. Zach is going to be running for his life. Did you see what happened to Daniel Jones? He thought he was literally in a war. Like, he was so scared playing in that game. It was literally Eli Manning reincarnated.
But you can't. The difference is the Jets have a better line. Right?
No, they don't. So. They're terrible. What have you seen Hard Knocks? Literally, Aaron Rodgers was going off on his offensive line.
It doesn't matter. And you
Cowboys.
know
oh, whatever.
Dak
I'm taking Cowboys 31-13. 31-13, baby. Whatever infested. Whatever, bro.
Dak
You
is
taking
gonna
the
get
Cowboys?
Sacked and stripped.
Oh, so you taking the Cowboys and Fist? I'm throwing it to you next. What do you got?
No, I'm going to take the Jets.
Oh,
You are a bitter Giants fan, sir.
Wow.
that's an
I am going to
ACDC
take the
pick, bro.
Jets.
That's an ACDC pick. Big
They,
balls.
the Cowboys are so full of themselves right now. Their practice and their partying, you know, they're gonna come out flat-footed.
Wow, I
And
love
it's
it, dude.
just
If you
gonna
come back next week and the Cowboys lose, I'm gonna eat so much shit. All right, what do you got,
I know.
Gooch? I need the coin right now, dude, because you
I'm
know
gonna
you're
say-
taking the Cowboys. I know you are.
Yeah, well, I say that because you guys get so big-headed at the beginning of the season all the time, every time.
Yeah.
You start 3-0,
Okay.
start 4-0, 3-1,
Yeah.
and you just get like these aspirations and these dreams, these wet dreams that you're going to be holding the Lombardi Trophy in a couple months, but it always just. So I'm letting you enjoy it, and I'm picking the Cowboys, but let's see what does
Oh
the
my
coin
God,
believe
heads,
you?
heads.
Oh God, I'm gonna reflip.
Okay, reflip. Okay. God, please be heads.
Tail.
Oh, no, coin, no, coin, no. Oh,
The
the coin.
Are going.
No, that coin's bullshit.
Not
Fuck
to
the coin.
mention-
Fuck the
Not to
coin.
mention,
See how
the
quick?
Cowboys suck in their own house.
Do you see how
know
quick
that.
the credibility to the coin just went out the window with
Fuck
Josh?
the coin, dude. I hate that stupid fucking
From
coin.
0 to 0.
What's going on with my
Knocker, what do
camera?
you got? Knocker, what do you got?
Cowboys suck.
None of the Cowboys got arrested this week, so I'm going Dallas.
Fuck you, Knocker. You fucking. Fuck you. Fuck you, Knocker. You fucking bastard. I love you. You fuck. Still will never give me credit. I swear to God. All right, here we go. This is
So
gonna be
much
a
for
big
the coin merch.
Yeah, coin merch is out the fucking window. Swear to God, if the Cowboys lose this week, that coin's not allowed on this program again. I'm telling you that right now. Coins fucking fuck off.
Truth hurts, Josh. The truth hurts.
Yeah, wait till we get to the Miami game. All right,
I know.
I know.
What's going on here?
Niners and Rams here. Niners 1-0. They look like the best team in football. They look like the best team in football. They really do.
Yeah.
Purdy looked great. The receivers look great. Their defense looked great. But the Rams, man, honestly, you got to give them credit. I did not think that they would go in and do what they did, man. That is. And to have Akers not even really be relevant in the game and have their backup play better and not have Cooper Kupp, and that is just an amazing game by the Rams. But can they do it again? Vegas thinks not, because the Niners on the road favored by 8. No respect to the Rams here, dude. An 8-point spread.
Team.
Niners, Rams.
Wow.
Knocker, I will throw it to you first for your team here. Do you have that much confidence in your team that they can beat potentially what is the best team in football right now?
I do have confidence in the Rams this year. I think this is, a lot of times this happens, man. You win a Super Bowl, the next year things go bad. The next year you either go up or down again, and then you start to, climb back up the ladder. And I think that's what's happening to the Rams this year. You get humbled. You think you're on top of the world, you win that Super Bowl, and then you get humbled, and then injuries and contracts and this and that. Like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
2 years have gone by, and we're not even relevant anymore. So, that being said, the Rams are going to be relevant. They're going to make the playoffs, but just based on watching what San Francisco did, I got to bet against
It's a
my
smart
team.
pick, man.
I got to go with San Francisco, even though I'll be dancing around if the Rams win.
Right? No, it's good. I agree with you, man. Stafford looked good, man. 334 yards ain't no joke on the road in Seattle. That ain't no joke. Gooch, what do you got here, man?
San Francisco is too strong. They got Kittle, they got McCaffrey, they got Ayuk. They got anybody.
Ayuk was a monster last game, dude. Ayuk was a monster last game.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a
McCaffrey
monster.
filled out that
And they got
offense.
Debo.
He did. I agree with you.
They got 4 just ridiculous weapons
They do.
at their disposal at any given time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I think the coin would agree that the 49ers are going to
Please, coin.
win this. Yeah, heads.
Why
Niners
does the
are
coin?
taking
See,
it.
now I believe in the coin. Fuck the coin. I'm going Niners. Fuck that coin. It's got me
Doesn't
on.
make too much sense.
If the Cowboys lose, if the Cowboys lose and that coin predicts the Cowboys lose, I'm gonna fucking flip out next
The
week.
Texans and the Cowboys. You know, you got.
Yes, the Texans and the God, dude. If it picks those two games, I'm telling you. Yeah.
You'll have to put that coin on eBay.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yo, Havoc, thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go, baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go. What do you got, Infested?
I mean, I got the 49ers. I mean, look, the Rams are a good team, but I don't. They're not.
Cowboys suck.
The 49ers defense is better than what the Rams went up against. So, you know, and that offense, like I said, McCaffrey basically filled out that offense. You know,
he really did.
And he's. I remember what I watched the other week, and someone said that Brock Purdy was going to be on the bench and Darnold was going to be starting by like week 3. I don't think that's true. I think he rises to the occasion when the game is there. So
and his elbow looked good. His surgery, he's coming off that, so he looked good, man. He looked really good.
I think they're gonna do well in the beginning of the season. We'll see if they can keep it up.
That's true. I mean, injuries always depicts how a team's going to finish off the season. So, but right now, I mean, on paper, the Niners are just stacked.
They have enough depth, though.
They do.
And
good.
Also, if I didn't pick the 49ers because you know, my girlfriend is obsessed with Nick Bosa, so you know.
And now that he's paid and he's a millionaire for life, like she's really into him now.
Yeah, she even won, you know. She's right on her list. You know. So if Nick.
Well, I think we're all sweep with the Niners here and the coins, so that's good.
Yes.
Again, Havoc, you paid your 5 gifted for Cowboys hate. So you're allowed to talk trash about the Cowboys now. That's what the tax is for this week. So anybody that's a Cowboys hater has to pay $5 or 5 subs, and you're allowed to talk shit. If you don't want to pay the 5 subs, you have to hold your tongue until we actually lose a football game, which is probably going to be for another 3 weeks. So look at him, Feston's like.
The coin says this week.
Yeah, well, let's see what the coin says about this game. The New York Giants, who have yet to score a point in the NFL season.
I mean, they're going against
potentially what is the 3rd worst team in the league, probably in the Cardinals here, in a terrible offense. Both these teams 0-1. The Giants. This is so sad.
Game.
This is so sad. Blackout game. This is so sad about Vegas.
Really bad.
They think so low of the Cardinals that they're actually favoring a team that didn't score last week by 6 points.
Oh my God!
I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
The Giants didn't score a point last week.
The Dallas Cowboys defense. So listen.
That's
you
also
lose
true.
40-0, and you're favored by 6 the next game.
Favored by 6, bro. It's ridiculous. Oh my God.
They're going to win by at least 12.
You know.
Oh man.
At least 12.
Festus, so you going with your Giants here? I'm guessing to bounce back here.
Yeah, so was the coin. So, you know.
I'm going with the Giants too. I hope the coin because the Giants, like I said, are a better football team than what they played like last week. Like they're just not that. They're not as bad as they played. Like they honestly, the turnovers hurt them, and it just got out of hand. It's one of those games, you know.
And these old games, the Cardinals Giants games actually bring me back to when somehow the Arizona Cardinals were in the NFC East.
That's true. That's true.
That was the worst decision. Like, they can just fly across the country every day.
Yeah, they're right next to California, but they're somewhat to the east, you know.
It's almost like an old school rivalry.
I like it. Knocker, I'm gonna go to you first before you go to the coin. What do you got? Giants and Cardinals.
God. I'm just gonna go with Vegas on this one because they're not that stupid.
Yeah, they aren't. They aren't.
I really don't give a shit. And if Vegas says they're gonna win, then okay, I'll go with Vegas.
I like it, Gooch.
You gonna put them in your parlay?
No.
Put them in your parlay.
No. Thanks, invested. Dickhead.
What do you got, Gooch? What do you got here?
See, look what the internet did to him.
The internet. It really did. Gooch, give me a good coin flip here. If you go Cardinals here, oh my God.
No, I'm gonna choose the Giants.
Okay.
I do agree that it can't
We need
be
a
that
heads.
bad.
We need heads.
And the Cardinals, boy, oh boy.
Who doesn't need heads?
Who doesn't?
Just say
This is the guy that just returned to
I didn't just
Vegas
hear
with
that.
my
Okay,
mom. Whatever,
so,
dude.
I'm picking the Giants. Wait, that was fucking bad. Hold on. There we go. That was a nice flip, and that is.
Oh no!
Look,
Gooch is going Cardinals.
Is not bad enough. I think it's about to get a whole lot worse.
Damn.
It's gonna get a whole lot worse there.
The first one would have been heads. That's
yeah. I think we should have a reflip again.
It was a
Can we-
tripping
proper
call
flip, though.
on
You
the
can't-
overtime run.
We're not doing wobbly. No, there's got to be perfect spirals.
This is great. I hope the Cardinals win. All right, here we go. Commodore. We've got the Commodore 64s out there against, again, the 1-0 Commodores coming off the win at home against the 0-1 Broncos, who are coming off the loss against the Raiders here. Sean Payton, Wilson, doesn't matter. They still end up losing the game at home here against a team they should have probably beat. But that, again, Denver is favored by a field goal in this one at home. Broncos, Commodores, Knocker, what do you got?
I hope Sean Payton loses every game.
Damn,
I really
just
do.
for that comment that he made
Right,
About another coach.
about throwing
You wouldn't
throwing the other coaches under the bus. Yeah.
Another coach that way, like, bro, you weren't even coaching. Nobody even wanted you to give you a fucking contract for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're gonna shit on somebody else. Okay, he had a bad year. Maybe he wasn't great, but you don't need to do that. Just focus on what
I
you're
agree.
doing.
I actually like Sean Payton, but I think that was a really
I
chicken
thought
shit
it was
move. Yeah, I think it was a chicken shit move. I agree.
Just based on that, I'm going with the Commodores.
All right, Commodores on the road. Infested, what do you got? He's so upset that the coin picked the Cardinals right now. He's so thinking about the coin.
No, it's whatever, man.
Those Flames
I
got a little
actually enjoy when the Giants are underdogs anyway at any time, because that's when they, when there's zero expectations, they figure it out. No, I want Wilson to rebound so much, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Washington's always been that team that wins the games that you think they're not going to, and
Yeah.
loses
That's true.
the
Yeah.
easy ones. So it's like, what the shit. I'm
You know,
gonna
who
go
the Commanders.
You're going Commanders on this one.
gonna go Commanders.
I'm actually gonna go with the Broncos here. Like for the reason actually you just said, because I think the Commanders always end up losing those games you think they're gonna win, and I think that I'm gonna give Russell Wilson and Sean Payton one more fucking chance to like be what I think you guys can be together. I'm gonna go with the Broncos in a really disgusting game, 24-23 over the Commanders here. Gooch, what do you got?
Yeah, Commanders beat the Eagles last season. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and they beat the Cowboys too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got here?
6-6.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Put you down a painful memory lane there. Look, resting duck face. I mean, Sean Payton. I hate his ass too. I really hate his ass. Like he threw integrity out the window. So I'm not going to root for him for anything. But I do think that team's going to win because they just have.
So your pick is Broncos. We'll see what the coin
I think
says.
that's the Broncos.
Okay.
I'm picking Broncos just because I think Wilson's on a redemption season of some kind. Tails.
Tails!
Again.
Oh, Tails! The Commanders!
Commodores.
I can't wait to see what Gooch's record is next weekend, dude.
Man.
I
Oh
can't
my
wait.
God.
Are you
I
keeping
am so
track of this?
looking
Are you
forward to
keeping
it.
track of this, Gooch, to see what this?
Yes.
This, yeah,
Yes. It's
I
like
love it.
8. It's
That's
over
the
half
8th?
the picks.
This is the big one.
Sentinels. I love
the
it.
Sentinels.
Washington Sentinels.
Haley, I love you. Haley's all into football this season. I love it. All right, this is the biggest coin flip of the night, though.
Falco.
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Dolphins 1-0 coming off the win on the road. This is their second road game. They're going to go into New England, who lost. Again, 0-1 here. The Patriots lost to the Eagles, but it was a hell of a good game. They were in it right to the end. And again, Patriots got one of the top 5 defenses, I believe, in the league. Miami's favored by a field goal here. Vegas thinks it's going to be a close one. Sunday Night Football, anything can happen. Dolphins, Patriots, Knocker, I'll go to you right now.
Well, this really is a tough pick.
It is. It really is. It is.
You know, the Eagles went out big, and okay, that's New England. They're not very good, blah blah blah. But then they made a stand, and they came back, and they Miami's been their bitch for 10 years now.
Yeah.
But if Miami's gonna do something, this is a game they've got to win. I mean, they just gotta win this, and even especially on the road, if the Miami,
well, with Buffalo losing week 1 as well, they could really get out to a start.
Pull the rabbit out of their hat and win this one on the road, they are set up confidence wise, schedule wise, record wise.
Yeah.
That being said,
I love this. Is so knocker, dude. You're going Patriots. I fucking love you. You've been doing this forever, dude. Over a decade. This is all your takes. I love it, bro.
You should just have an edit of him doing
I
that
know.
for
I
every-
should, dude. Every time he just. All right, Infested. Do you want to?
So with that said,
Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to wait for Infested? Do you want me to go to Gooch first? Do you want to wait what the coin says?
No.
Okay.
So, I don't. Look. I think the Dolphins are gonna have a good record this year.
Okay.
I just don't know if they're gonna go into New England in this early in the season and pull that off.
Okay.
I think the way New England played. I mean, granted, the Eagles kind of sucked, but the way they play them, they were tight. I'm gonna go Patriots.
Going Patriots.
Actually,
All right.
honestly.
I'm gonna go with the coin. I'm literally just gonna go with the coin because I don't know what to pick in this game. Because I think it could go either way. I think the Dolphins could really come out and have a great game. But I also think the Patriots at home with their defense could really just put a notch here and play this one tight. I'm gonna go Gooch. I'm gonna go off the coin. What do you got?
I should be the biggest like homer and just say, yeah, obviously Dolphins. Why is everybody even like making a second guess? But it makes sense. The Chargers and Patriots are two completely different teams.
They are.
Patriots are not going to do half of the dumb shit that the Chargers do.
Exactly.
It's not
So
going to
true.
be a 30-30
Exactly.
game.
That
At
is
home.
true. Yeah.
This is going to be a 14-7. It's going to be a very low scoring game compared to last week. And with that comes our weakness, which is halftime adjustments and the little things.
Yeah.
The things that Mike McDaniel needs to have like locked down as a coach, and Bill Belichick could do it in his sleep. That's stuff that I think can expose us. So it's going to be close. I'm not going to say they're going to blow out the Patriots, but I do think the Dolphins are going to win. So here we go.
Come on, coin.
Heads.
Heads, Dolphins!
that is-
All right. I'm going Dolphins. I'm going Fins.
Wow.
Going Fins. Going Fins in the coin. I'm going
They look
Fins, chat.
So damn good on offense. The Pats can't put up on offense.
All
the
right,
same
I'm
way
going
we can.
Fins. You heard it. We're going Fins right here.
I knew I believed in you, coin.
I believe in you, coin. All right, we got 2 Monday Night Football games, which is going to be awesome. We'll be streaming during these games as well. It's been so much fun to be able to watch games with everybody and just hang out. So I love that football is back. We've got 2 teams here. The Saints coming off that win at home here, 1-0, looking okay. Again, still without their best running back for the next few weeks. Panthers just are the Panthers, man. They're in that rebuilding process here, but can they get it done at home here? New Orleans favored by 3. Knockers, Saints, Panthers, first game of Monday Night Football here.
I love Carr. Did you see the clips where he was just telling the coach, call the play? Call it. I don't care what. Just call the play. Just call the play to Rashid, whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
And when it came to balls out time, where most teams would throw a little dink, a little dunk, and hope for the bucket, we're throwing the ball down the sidelines. And
He
we're
is a
throwing the ball
baller, man. No
20.
one's ever going to take that away from Derek Carr or his brother, dude. Both those guys can ball, and they've took some beatings in their fucking career, both of them.
I love that guy. I love the enthusiasm. I think he got a raw deal with the Raiders, but it was time to let him go. Blah
True.
blah blah.
Yep.
So I'm going with the Saints again.
I'm
man.
with
I
you,
think the
Knocker. I'm going to ride with
Saints
you
are
on this
rolling.
one. I'm going to ride with the Saints on this one as well, man. I think that they've got the better quarterback
Yeah.
play. They've got the better overall team here. And again, like, I think the Panthers just in that they're going to be crappy for the next 2 or 3 years here to kind of figure things out. So I'm going to go with the Saints here on the road. Get it done. 24-20 over the Panthers. Gooch, what do you got?
I agree. Carr's getting that, like, I don't know. He feels like he may have been replaced by a backup, like in Las
Exactly.
Vegas, and gets casted away to New Orleans, and he's
Yeah.
got that who dat energy with him. So
Yeah.
I like it. I'm a Saints fan with him in there.
All
so I'll
right,
say
coin.
the
Come on, baby. Come on, coin.
Come on, heads.
Come on,
Says
heads.
heads,
Heads!
baby. Not even
That's
a
what I'm talking about.
question.
Infested. Are we
That was
rolling
heads.
coin with Saints? What are we doing? He's
I
totally.
even- Question.
I got the Saints. I got the
Okay, I
Saints.
thought you were going to go opposite.
He's going
Yeah, you
totally
scared me
opposite.
there. I thought you were totally going opposite.
No. And it's the
Good.
same. I'm gonna give you. This could be that career-defining thing for Carr because
Yes.
I mean
Yeah.
there
I
was
hope
another
so.
quarterback that was halfway not so good and went to the Saints and basically
That's true.
You know, it made a Hall of Fame career out of it.
So, I think it's a good point, though. I think this is Carr's last fucking hurrah. Like, you're either going to be this or a backup for the rest of your life and just kind of be that mentor to, rookie quarterbacks kind of thing.
And just like his brother, he's got the he could take a hit.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Him and his brother, I think, have been the most hit quarterbacks in the league since 2000, man. Like, both of them. So, sweep on the Saints, huh? Sweep on the Saints with the coin. All right. Last game here. This is going to be a fun one. Browns 1-0 against the Steelers 0-1. The Steelers look terrible. Again, Kenny Pickett is got to be one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen play football. I don't even know how that guy started in the National Football League. And again, everyone's like, oh, Steelers offense looks great in the preseason. Steelers offense, this, that. Dude, it's preseason fucking football, guys. This is why preseason doesn't matter. I think the Browns have something going here. I like Deshaun Watson, not as a person, but I actually think he can move the fucking football. Like, he's actually can run around. He made some plays with his feet last week in bad weather against a really good Bengals team. And I think they take it to this Steelers team here. I think Chubb is one of the most underrated running backs in the football league and has been for the last 5 years. He is a monster, dude. That dude, every single game comes out and just puts up points every single game. I like Browns here. They're favored by 3. I'm going Browns over Steelers, and I actually don't think this game is close. I like them 27-17, Browns over Steelers Monday Night Football. What do you got, Knocker?
I think the Browns win by 20. There's 20 years of eating Steeler dick.
That too. Eating Steeler dick. I love that. 20 years of eating Steeler dick. Quote by Knocker, dude. That's great.
It's the truth. They've been deep throating that for 20 years, and I think they finally realized that we are better than they are. All we got to do is not fuck it up.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna go in and win by 20. I really do.
I love you, dude.
How penetrated have they been over the past 20 years?
How penetrated have they been? My God. Oh. Gooch, what do you got? Well, how much penetration we got in this game? Browns, Steelers, what do you got?
Dude, I mean, I would have a little hope for the Steelers if they didn't have their fucking underwear hanging from a branch with the Haynes tag over their head, like by the second quarter last game. Like, they were literally bullied. I think the Browns got a little bit more juice to handle.
Coin, come on, Coin. Don't let me down this last game, Coin. Heads.
And it's heads again.
Yeah, Coin. There we go. Coin.
Browns, yeah.
There's a Coin. Infested. We rolling Coin. Brown sweep.
Well, I'm not gonna pick what the coin was. I was gonna pick the Browns anyway because the Steelers did it to themselves though. They didn't plan. They think Ben was gonna play forever. They didn't plan for a contingency, knowing that he was as old as he was. And they just are figuring it out. I don't. And one thing I will say, yes, they didn't score, and the Steelers did, but the Giants, the one thing they at least were able to do is they stopped Dak for a while. Obviously when you're on the field for as long as you are, it's not going to be impossible, but the Steelers couldn't stop anything that San Fran was doing. So it's to me, that's just going to keep going, and the Browns, it's going to be great because I got the kids are Steelers fans in my house. So,
the kids are gonna be grumpy. I love it.
Yinzers in your house.
I love it, dude. What a week 2 picks. That was fun, Chad. That was some picks right there, dude. Man, shout out to the coin, dude. Shout out to the coin. What a debut by the coin, dude. That coin. if that coin does better than you, we are putting that in a glass frame and we're putting it right next to your wall right there, so we can see it every show. Right over your show there. All right, boys. Well, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much again. Shout out to Tony, who couldn't be here. I know he wanted to, but we'll have Tony back here next week. Infested, thank you for coming and being a good sport, man, with everything. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, you did great. It was
Seriously.
fun.
The coin's gonna go 15-1.
I love it, dude. And don't worry. The Cowboy season will come down to a fucking fiery halt like you're in right now. So don't worry. I'll be right where you're sitting, probably in a few weeks.
The Cowboys are gonna look. And as a Giants fan, I'd rather see the Cowboys win than the Eagles.
I'm with you. All right. So at least we can join forces on that. We can join forces on that. So thank you again, Infested, for coming on that. I appreciate you taking the time, man. Thank you very, very much. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. Anytime, and next time you need a filler, just shoot me.
Yeah, and just so you know, that alert is 2,500 biddies now because the Cowboys won.
Well,
Okay.
You know, just think of it as a gift. When you lose your other bets and you need to do a subathon instead, you'll be able to pay those off.
Just the one time in 10 years you can gloat and you're just taking it for all it's
Knocker,
worth.
I have to because this might not happen again till 2035. Okay, so I need to take
Siri
this.
underscore had a sacred morning in fucking 226. Down is the morning after they lose to the Jets.
Gooch, I love you.
Amen.
Thank you for being here, man. What a coin. What a coin debut. It really was. I mean, I know that you are usually the spotlight, but the coin was tonight. So
No, it was. I gave it the spotlight, and it definitely took it.
It did. It did. Thank you, man, for those. Seriously, thanks for taking the time every Tuesday with us, dude. I appreciate it. It's always a blast having you on. Knocker, glad you had a good trip with the fam and everything. Glad you're back safe. So we'll see you tomorrow, Knocker, for Wednesday.